Hello and welcome to all you Taurus people who've got the sun in Taurus, the moon in Taurus, or an ascendant in Taurus. Here is your yearly horoscope, your yearly forecast for the whole year of 2018. So remember, of course, these are general horoscopes. This is not a tailor-made horoscope. If you want to be precise, if you want to know really what's going to happen and what to expect, you can get in touch. But let's see in general. I was so curious that I know I'm a bit early now, but I was so curious to know what's going to happen in 2018 that I thought, let's do it. Let's just upload the videos now for all the signs. And Taurus people stand out in the year of 2018, and I'll tell you why. Because a very slow planet, so Uranus, the planet of liberation, the planet of sudden changes, the planet of rebellion, you could say, and also the planet of being progressive, thinking out of the box. That energy is going to shift into, guess what? Into Taurus for a very long time. So you are in the spotlight next year. As from May, Uranus shifts into your sign, which is a big deal. A lot of astrologers are going to post videos, I'm sure, about that in itself. So I could make a whole video out of that. Of course, not all the Taurians are gonna feel that energy immediately. So that energy is going to be felt in 2018 for the early Taurians. So the ones that have a birthday not in May, but in April, those, so the next couple of years, 2018, 2019, you're going to feel Uranus very much, the people who were born in April. And then let's say when you were born the 1st of May up until like the 5th of May, you're going to feel what I'm going to describe, and it's mostly around 2020, 2021, etc., etc. So you're prepared, of course. But this energy is something that you feel before it touches your sun sign or your moon sign. What is this energy all about? Big changes. When it's your sun sign, it is career. So when you think so that you're now in a career for the rest of your life, forget it, you Taurians. You're not. You're up to something. The best is to embrace this energy. So when you're resisting it, when you say, no, I'm staying in the same career for the rest of my life, which is a Taurus trait, because Taurus is a fixed sign, it doesn't want to change. It's going to be a bit hard for you, because it's better to embrace what's the energy that's coming towards you, and that's actually very natural to you as well. So Taurians that are saying, yes, let it come, I want to make some changes, and especially that individualistic, a bit of my way or the highway kind of energy, which is not really what Taurus is all about, but this is the energy that is coming your way. Embrace it. So for those of you who were born around the end of April, again, for you who are born later on, it's for later on. You already know what it's going to be in 2020 or 2021 or whatever. But big changes when it comes to your work, big changes when it comes to your identity, and it's actually, you're not made here for working with other people and low profiling yourself. So you are going to feel pressure when you can't do what you want to do. So actually this is a very selfish energy, but it's meant, sometimes we need to go that way. So those of you who will have that Uranus there, prepare yourself to do something. Of course, not everyone can be independent in their job and do what they want. Of course not. And certainly the ones who were born in May, now, the time before that big change of I do it my way or the highway, you can, the time now is some sort of a learning school time. Whatever you're doing, whatever you're doing with job or work or even studies, it's a learning school. But you need to have freedom. You need to do your own thing. You need to do something that is pioneering. And then you will have the biggest success. I've seen this has happened many years ago with Aries people. So, and I've seen in my practice, I've seen that people who have embraced this energy for the changes have gone through tremendous successes. So Taurus, forewarned is forearmed, or how do they say that? So prepare yourself for doing something on your own, or even if you work for someone where you have the total freedom. If not, it's not going to be the easiest period, but know that it is a learning school, and it's good for you to do something out of the box, to do something new, to be pioneering. So don't do exactly what all your other colleagues are doing. That's worst case scenario. Do your own thing. That is really going to help you. So there's going to happen in 2018 a trine, which is a very nice energy between Uranus and Saturn, and that's Uranus in your first house, where I've been talking about the whole time, and Saturn in the 9th house. And Saturn in the 9th house means that you have the structure, you have the opinion, and don't let other people take over your opinion and your mind. That's basically what's going to happen in 2018 for lots of Taurians. And that's beautiful, you know what you're up to, and keep on going. So that's for the work department. Another department is partnerships and other people, one-to-one relationships. You've got Jupiter in Scorpio for the whole year in your 7th house of relationships, which is great, which happens every 12 years, which means on all levels, whether you are single, it could mean that you're going to meet someone, or you even will have more choice than one. May sound crazy, but that often happens, and it's not always easy to pick out one, although Taurians, they do know what they don't always know what they want. It depends where their Venus is. So for single people, great to meet someone new. And that Jupiter is very much connected with Neptune and Pluto. So it could be very intimate and very romantic and very, a bit otherworldly, but nicely, not that you're blind and you're not seeing what's happening there. For people who are already coupled, it could mean marriage, it could mean going up a level, maybe not marrying, but having children. I've seen that a lot with Jupiter in the 7th house. So, but it's in Scorpio, so it's also very intense. So your connections with other people, whether it is your loved one, whether it is your clients, when you work with clients, whether it is your business partner or partners, it's going to be intense, and it's going to be quite transformative. If you want to check out more about that, check out the Jupiter in Scorpio video, because I talk about that a little bit more. So relationships transform you, are expansive, are life-changing actually, and people that you connect with on a one-to-one level can be in a crisis though. So it could be that your partner or your clients or your business partners are a bit in a crisis, but you learn a lot from them, and they transform and you transform yourself. So for counseling, if you need help, for instance, a lawyer, an astrologer, for instance, is also the 7th house. Or if you want to consult someone, it's a very good time, because they are going to be able to help you in a very expansive way. So all in all, also friendships could be quite exploring, because that Jupiter there in the 7th house makes a beautiful trine with Neptune. So friends are you can do nice things with them, maybe traveling with them, because there's also a connection with Pluto in the 9th house. So actually, all in all, for Taurians, you're gonna hear a lot on the internet, on YouTube, astrologers talking about the sign of Taurus. So you're really in the limelight now, and I know a lot of Taurians don't like that, but it's how it is. And I would say enjoy it. Enjoy the freedom that's coming, the liberation that's coming towards you. When you're sitting in a job that is a bit like this and you can't go forward, the liberation is coming. Maybe for the ones, as I said, who were born in May, it's coming a bit later on, but you know that it's coming. And for relationships, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. Having said that, I wish you all the best, you Taurus people. Thank you for watching, and if you want a tailor-made reading, get in touch. Bye-bye.